Today, I was supporting someone physically through a difficult spot in their body, holding the spot and feeling the energy and just actually following the energy as she was ready to shift that. And as I was verbally encouraging and supporting her what to do with what she's feeling, she expressed how difficult it was to be in that moment with that extreme physical pain. And I acknowledge that it's like being in the moment with anything. Sometimes in our mental space or in our emotional space, to be in that moment is sometimes so hard because our body wants to avoid and run away. Our nervous system wants to fight or flight or freeze, disconnect. That is the practice. That is the practice through many different modalities. In that moment, it was actually for her to actually just feel that physical pain. And even though there's no understanding of what that holds, it's difficult just because physically it's very, very uncomfortable. But it's to have that understanding that that physical pain holds, that body structure holds so many layers of memory, of shame, of grief, of maybe abandonment, of regret, of fear. And it's so difficult to all in one spot be with all those feelings, even though it's not consciously available to us. It's pain. It's just to be with that pain. So sometimes the experience is that we can like fully immerse in that and really just process that energy and transform that energy. And on the other side, like many who has done this work feel like that is such an amazing feeling of liberation and space and just the availability of creating something new and have new choices because of the space that we create once we transform that energy. But it is also okay when it's just too much, when it feels like it's not possible in this moment to be with that moment. But still the encouragement is to be with that as much as we can at that point. And that we don't necessarily have to expect to have that transformation in any and every healing session or moment. It's about sometimes we shuffle into it. We have to get familiar with it and we have to befriend it, to be with our nervous system when it feels so overwhelmed by so much. And that's the work, just the willingness and just to stay there, just acknowledging it, just feel into it slowly. The time is not always clear to us. It's not always available to know what is the time for our healing. What is the time for processing not only this moment. In this moment, we may be holding on to ages of memory, not only our own, but also that we have inherited. And yes, then we can actually even change DNA because we let go of a pattern. So my support and my encouragement is always just to be there, whatever that moment holds, with compassion and love.